I'm narrating for all of our audio only listeners.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben, that stupid bitch, listens to this on Spotify.
Ben, what a loser. Rule number 8, general rules of pleading. A claim for relief shall be stated by Mr. Joey Grappin. It must be a short and plain statement of the claim showing that the pleader is entitled to relief.
Dude, you're putting our listeners to sleep. That was nonsense.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toon Talk, your #1 beer league podcast in Flint, Michigan, brought to you by the Gooney Toons. Today's hosts, Garrett, Tim, Tyler, and Connor. Take it away, boys.
Welcome back, everybody. Toon Talk, episode 34. Connor, Tyler, Tim, Garrett should be joining us shortly, I believe. He's, Garrett,
late per usual.
Busy. Yeah, what else is new?
As you know, he has 2 kids, is also in law school, and works full-time.
Yeah, he got asked. We were watching the game after ours, doing a little bit of scouting, and we'll go into the whole story a little bit later because Garrett needs to be on here for it. But he was arguing with somebody, and the guy's like, "Is that guy a lawyer?" And JB and I both looked at each other and looked at them. We're like, he's like 5 weeks into law school. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, he's not a lawyer. He was like, yeah, I'm basically a lawyer at this point. So, yeah, we already have that shit started week 1. Tim, episode 34. Who you got?
Isn't this Peter Mrazek episode?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
no, it's the Austin Matthews episode.
It definitely is the Austin Matthews episode. Thank you, Tyler. Tim always has to go with a Red Wing. Tim.
That's a lot of Red Wings. Keep going past 34. You're gonna be
35.
Some blanks
35.
There,
35. We got one. It's
True.
Brendan's favorite player.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the Wings.
36.
36. We'll see. We'll have to do some.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes.
Yeah, we got. That's 2 more weeks. Who knows if the show's gonna be around in 2 more weeks? But yeah, boys,
we might be picked up by Barstool by then.
Oh yeah, and then we got to reset and go back to 1.
Yeah.
Would we do that? Would we go back to episode 1 if we got picked up by like a big?
I don't think so.
I think we just keep it going.
Yeah, Chicklets they didn't.
You're right. The Chicklets didn't. They just kept it going. But yeah, that's actually a good point. Just our first week on like the Barstool Podcast Network. What's going on? This episode 39 of Toon Talk. Oh, we lost Ty. Oh no, we lost Ty.
And then there was 2.
Oh boy. All right. So this will be fun, Tim. Just you and I for a little bit. I can almost guarantee you it's just Dougie fist bumps just giving it to him.
Yeah. We can only hope.
That's the dream. All right, Tim. So I guess I'll just ask you. Back, hockey's back. Toons went 1-1 this week. B team won, C team lost. How you feeling?
I feel a lot better at the start of this season than I did at the start of last season.
That's interesting because I feel way worse at the start of this season than I did at the start of last season.
Well, have you been doing your cardio?
Nope, not even a little bit. It also may have had something to do with the fact that I played 2 games back to back, which I was not ready for. Could not have been less ready for that. We were halfway through our first game and I was like, I'm done for the night. This is all I got. Then we got out there shorthanded at the start of the second game, and I was already just like hunched over, sucking air. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I didn't feel like the only one. I felt like we had a decent amount of guys.
It was a general consensus.
Yeah, first week, a lot of weak lungs, sore legs. Ty, we got Ty back.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. All right, cool. Headset died on me halfway through.
Classic.
He goes halfway through. We were 5 minutes into the episode.
Yeah, that's halfway through the episode, right?
First it was the shitty background last week, and then it's the headset this week.
Listen, it took us more than a couple weeks to get it figured out, Tim. You went through like 6 different headsets.
That is true.
Yeah. So I don't want to hear it. Yeah, just be like Garrett. Just sit on the floor in front of your couch with your laptop in front of you. That's all. I mean, that's all
That's
Garrett
true.
ever does.
I could definitely do that.
Yeah, nobody complains about it. We were just asking about how you feel physically after the first week of playing.
Oof, a little tight. Definitely. Tim called me out for using a belt in the weight room. Called me a little girl, so I took my belt off, tried to deadlift, and tweak my back a little bit. So definitely a rough game on Sunday, and just feel a little tense. Feel like a 50-year-old man today. So we'll see how it goes.
I've never been sore. Like I was telling Tyler before we started recording, like my stomach muscles, like on my sides are sore.
Right.
I've never ever been. I don't know how I pull or made that muscle sore playing hockey. I have no idea. Tim, do you know? You're the workout guy. You know about muscles.
I don't.
You've never pulled your side stomach muscles
You
before?
never pulled your obliques, Tim?
No,
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is that an oblique? That an oblique
Yeah.
thing? I'm sorry. I should have asked you, Tyler. That's my bad.
Yeah.
That's my
Timmy
bad.
Snipes is a fake workout guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just go to the gym, tag
Yeah.
myself, then I'm there, then I leave.
That away. That's how real influencers do it, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already on the way there. But yeah, 1-1. I don't know. You guys got anything else before we get into a little recap here? We can just throw these up real quick. We're trying to try and not use too much PowerPoint this year, but it is what it is.
Unless they want to sponsor us, and we'll use it.
Unless
more.
PowerPoint wants to sponsor us, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, loss for the C team, 4-2. Not a great showing, but at the same time, we were a little shorthanded, so not too much to complain about there. And then the B team got its first ever win.
Yeah.
They went winless last year in A League, dropped down to B League, made a couple roster moves, got a win in the shootout. I will say, I watched this. So obviously, I guess not obviously, Jake and I had to leave the B game early so we could be there for the start of the C game. And so we missed the shootout. I went back and watched the shootout on Live Barn just to see, how the boys did. Yeah, that was ugly, Ty.
It was not good. It was not a
Yeah.
good shootout. As a matter of fact, it was one of the friendly guys skated by. He kind of looked at the bench, shook his head. I'm like, neither of us deserve to win this game. He's like, you're definitely right. He turned to Andis and he said, put in the loss in both our columns. So
I mean, it was so Tim. I don't know. You probably didn't get a chance to see it, but it was the first guy for our team went down and deeped, and the goalie made a pretty good save on him. And then the next 5 shooters just shot. No deep, no move, just like skated right at him and shot. And I was like, boys, what are we doing? And then finally, Mason Rich came down, one of the new additions.
Yep.
Made a nice little move, put it in. Sartor stood tall. I mean, not a single goal in the shootout for Sartor. Shout out Brendan.
Yeah, it sounded like he brought his A game this week.
he did. He definitely did.
I haven't, obviously we haven't played we haven't played everybody yet, but I have a pretty good idea of the goalies that are in the B League. I would go as far as to say Sartor is probably the best goalie in B League when he's on his game. When he's on his game, he has absolutely the best goalie in B League. So that's always a big plus for us because we really didn't play great.
No,
I mean, I think the two teams had a pretty similar tale to the start of the game. We both started pretty slow. Legs took a little bit to get going. The boys were kind of chasing the puck around. But once we kind of got back into it, got a feel for the game. I mean, I think the B teams can do some damage.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. We were definitely running around a little bit. It was a little sloppy, but hard fought win. We'll take that for the first one out of the gate.
They don't ask how.
That's right.
That's true.
Tim, what were your thoughts about the B game? You were in the stands for a little bit. You got to watch it from that vantage point. You have any thoughts?
Kind of same deal. You could definitely tell it was some people's first game skating this year. Maybe they skated once the previous week, but slow to start, but you got to get back into it somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was, I mean, overall, I mean, a win is a win. Like you said, don't ask how, they ask how many.
Yeah.
C League, unfortunately, the slow start was a little bit too much. I think we scored first. I got those. I'm looking at this now. I have those scores mixed up or something. I know it. Oh, I have the goals mixed up. The goals are on the wrong side. So yeah, switch those.
Mid-season form.
Yeah, yeah.
Headset's dying.
It is.
PowerPoint
It is.
going wrong side.
But yeah, Phil started out the scoring in the game. He like batted a puck out of midair and it went bar down from like the crease. It was unbelievable.
Ooh.
And then they scored the next 2 or 3, I think. And then we just never really gave it a chance. I mean, we kind of left our goalie out to dry a couple times and just couldn't really get any offense going. I mean, obviously, I don't think this, I mean, it kind of goes without saying, but our 4 best players had just played a game before and were dead ass tired.
Yeah.
I mean, I kept looking at, I would go on the ice for like 30, 35 seconds, then want to come off. And I just look at JB on the bench, just like head down, just like sucking wind. And I was like, God damn it, Jake, I need to come off the ice.
Yeah.
So we were just
That's
kind
not
of
normal look for him. Usually his little Energizer bunny out there.
yeah, but we skated our asses off in that first, and we're also just crazy. I mean, we're just out of shape. We're just not in hockey shape right now. But no, I think overall, I think if we have our full roster for the second game or for the C game, I definitely think we win that game.
I agree.
Couple key guys out, so I definitely think we get those guys back, and we
Yeah, now that I'm looking at the stats sheet, shout out to Reeder for getting a goal when he wasn't even in the country.
Damn it, did I miss that? Did I miss that too? God damn it, man. Oh, fucking Christ. Good, nice goal, Reeder. God.
Hey, you know what the best part is? You won't find that out until about, I don't know, March.
I was gonna say, yeah, after Christmas at least.
Yeah.
All you got to do is put Reeder gets rocked as your as the video.
Yeah,
title.
I could put Reeder. I could put Reeder does anything in the title, and he that's an instant click for him.
Yeah, clickbait.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Joey clickbait.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts about the games, boys? Positives or negatives?
Shout out for Brett filling in for us.
As always, yeah, really appreciate goalie Brett filling in last minute. Lou had a meeting and we were having a hard time finding a sub, and as always, Brett came through in the clutch. So appreciate that from Brett. I don't know what Chris's excuse was. He was all gung-ho about being our backup and coming to games. And then first game of the season, we needed him. Yeah. And
it's a tough
crickets, nowhere to be found, Chris. So, Chris, I know you're listening. Figure your shit out. Figure it out, Chris.
You had your chance.
Yeah, you did have your chance. I don't know if you're the backup anymore, bud. I don't know.
I mean, you could have been the next Tom Brady.
That's true.
Yeah, next man up. Who knows?
Not anymore.
I mean, I guess we'll never know now. And it's
nice
just a damn
shame.
Just a damn shame because Chris was a good guy. Now we just fucking hate him on this show.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Chris.
Rest in peace, Chris.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, boys? I mean, like I said, pretty good showing for the first week of the season, 1-1. Yeah, I'm very happy that the B-boys, after a real long year last year, were able to get a win in the first game of the season. I think a loss there. I think a loss would have hung heavy on the backs of that team after dropping down a division and then being, that'd have been tough.
Yeah, I think once we get a couple games and under our belt here, we'll be rolling. We'll be a machine.
Marcino's always they always bring a good team anyway.
Marcino, yeah, no, I agree. I mean, they played well, and we just really didn't have our best stuff. Like I said,
yeah,
I think any other week when we got a full strength team, a team that's not coming off a game right before, I think we'd be fine. I have absolutely no worries about a 4-2 loss to Marcino. Not knowing how they played and knowing what we had going. All right, let's go to our next segment, our newest segment on the show. We are doing the Gooney streak. So here are the results from last week. I picked myself to score, not thinking about having a back-to-back game and being dead ass tired in the B2 game. I did have a couple chances, but wasn't able to capitalize. But JB and Ian both assisted on Tyler's goal. So all three of you guys, congratulations, are currently 1 for 1. All have a 1-win streak going, and all are currently wearing a crown because you're all in first place.
Yep.
So
number 1, baby.
Attaboy, boys. So I think how we're going to do this is, if you are in first place, you have to pick first. So Garrett has already sent me his pick because he knew he was going to be late. Garrett is picking himself to score a point next week. Yeah. He's picking himself. Tim.
It's funny Garrett says that because I am also picking myself.
Oh, look at this. Tim is also picking himself.
Hey, I felt good Sunday, just couldn't get the puck in the net. So we'll see.
Now, hold on, Tim. You had a chance.
That is true.
Tim.
If I was given a pass and not a shot.
Tim, there's a reason you got the new and improved Gooney Gong glove this week.
There's an asterisk behind that one.
I don't know, Tim. You had a backdoor tap in that you just didn't even see coming.
I don't know. Let's finish the Gooney streaks and then we can get into it.
All right. So Tim is picking himself. Tyler, who you got this week?
Connor, you look pretty good on Sunday. The fact you skated out without a point is a little shocking to me. So I'm going to go with B2 Connor Fredline this week.
All right. Thank you, Ty. I appreciate that. Hopefully, if I don't know if I've ever gone 2 weeks without getting a point in for the C League team. So that would be. And I will say, Ty, we talked about this in the locker room. Our 100-point year is off to a bit of a slow start with one.
Just a little bit. Keep sipping that Kool-Aid.
We need 99 points in the next 20 games. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So we're gonna need a big week out of one of us, or both of us actually. Exactly. I am going to take. Man, I've been thinking a lot about this, because I got to get on the board. I think we're going to score a decent amount of goals, so I think I can dip a little bit below the top tier guys on our team. I'm going to take Bud Bash Bro number 1. I'm taking Craigie Buckets. Ooh. Give me a point from Craigie Buckets.
Craigie Buckets. I like it.
I love it. I think if Tim gets a point, Craig gets a point. So I think that we might have that going for us, but I also don't want to pick Tim. So
fair enough.
Well, you said you were picking not from the top tier. So
he's here. I am picking not from the top tier. So I would never.
So that's why you didn't want to pick me because I was in the top tier.
That's not what I said. We're just we're going through the Gooney Street, Garrett. I already let them know that you're picking yourself.
Yep, I've got did a little pregame watch and got strong confidence that we're going to be putting up some points, and I feel like I'm going to be one of them.
Okay, so you picked yourself. Tim also picked himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Tyler picked me for the B2 team or for the C team, and I took the number 1 Bud Bash Bro in Craigie Buckets.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So we got that. We were also talking about how Tim should have had a point last week, Garrett.
Yes.
And missed it and therefore got the new and improved Gooney Gong glove, which was incredible.
Despite the fact that Poon Patty was flubbing the puck every other shift.
You know what? And I don't disagree with that. And I gave him a nice little sweet pass to the point off a face-off. He had some plays, but here's the thing, Tim. That was a game changer had you made that.
That's a good point. That's a good point, Garrett.
That's why
we can break down the play.
Oh, please do, Timmy.
The whole play was Tyler going around the net, going for a pass shot back door. It could have been either. If it was on net, it's a shot. If it was going wide, that's a pass.
And it was on the ice.
I was out front waiting for a pass from behind the net.
Tim has
Tyler
never
curled. He curled.
Wait a minute.
So
once I go around the net,
should have read the play.
Out to the bottom of the circle, close to the face-off dot. That doesn't click in your mind of, I should go, I don't know, to the back door.
I can answer for Tim. No, that did not click.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
For sure. No, if Tim's parked in front of the net, he's not moving.
Yeah,
that's a fair assessment.
He thinks that once he's in front of the net, that's where he should be to score a goal, which is not entirely wrong. But you gotta move.
That's how he gets most of his points.
Yeah, that's how he gets all of his points.
Yeah.
I sniped one from almost at the blue line last year.
The fact that you can remember the one goal you've scored from outside of the crease says more about how you score goals than anything else.
The one goal in what? How long is this? A 5th year?
This is our 4th year.
4th year. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
No, 5th year. 5th is a 5th year. Yes. Yeah. 5th year.
Happy 5-year anniversary.
5-year anniversary.
What is that? Is that wood? Do we give each other wood?
I think that's the wood anniversary.
That's for the shower, Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Roster looked a lot different year 5 than it did year 1. And for the better.
Hey, you know what?
Everybody. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're still off to the same start as year 1.
I'm liking what I see.
That's true. We are off to the same start as year one. 0-1.
Yeah.
But no, so I think, Tim, because you got the Gone Glove, and I believe Ian got the plug bucket for the B team, you guys had a little sit down, talking to from everyone's favorite interviewer, Buckley.
Yeah,
So
the first ever duo interview.
First ever duo interview for Buckley. Well, let's see how we did. Take it away, Buckley.
Buckley here with a first time ever dual plug and whatever we're calling this thing, interview. So let's go with the plug bucket first. What do you think about your performance in the very first Gooney Tunes B1 game?
Oh, super tremendous. You know, I really got punched.
Okay, and what do you think about your performance in your first game wearing the ball X?
Good, not great. Don't think this was deserving. I think Tyler shot
Okay,
wide.
that's enough of you. So we heard you guys had an orgy up in Houghton Lake. Is this true?
Yes.
Can you confirm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard it was all male.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got nothing. Well done, boys.
Come again?
Yeah. Anytime. Delicious. Cheers.
Okay, so that was the interview from Buckley. Tim, how did you feel that interview went?
Buckley was in midseason form.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that. That's a bold statement. I'll say Buckley's a little rusty, but wasn't the worst.
Oh, it wasn't the worst.
I mean, he didn't have like a spasm trying to get out a very popular saying.
I was fully expecting Buckley to have a stroke mid gum goblet, it's gone.
Well, I'm glad he it seems like he did a little bit of interview prep practice over the summer. So that's
So Buckley sat down with a colleague of mine, who we may or may not get some press from. We'll leave it at that. We'll see how that
Hey, Garrett, what would you call that if you were in the podcasting industry?
That's a tease.
That's a tease right there, boys. I'll tell you what, we don't do a lot of things well on this show. Actually, most things we do poorly, but we do teases right.
That is true.
We're one of the top podcasts when it comes to teases.
This is a long game tease for the record. Like I'm really trying to push this, but it might be big time for the Gooney Tunes if it comes out. So
I don't even know what that means.
Let's just say we might be on TV.
Is that
we might be on TV?
I'm not making promises.
Oh
I'm not making promises.
God.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to plant some
wait,
seeds.
this is the person from your class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So okay. Garrett knows of it. Garrett knows of a person that. Okay. All right. That's the most Gooney Tunes shit of all time.
Yeah.
All right. So
he just sent her the video of him dumping it in. Changing.
Hey, I gotta thank you for my service. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tim, please. Thank you, Tim, and thank you, Garrett. So just to wrap this up, so I have Craig, Garrett has himself, Tim has himself, Tyler has me from the C team. We're gonna just start calling it B and C. I got B1,
I think that's
B1,
that's
B2.
Yeah.
I think Crystal's gonna end up going to A, B, C, D, which they should have done last year.
Yeah.
So I think
last year they just didn't have it figured out. So
I think we'll just go B and C. It'll make it all way easier, clean everything up, and then nobody's feelings get hurt when we call one team varsity and one team the fat old guys. So
OG.
Right. Yeah. Tomato. Yeah, the fat old guys.
See, and here's the thing: is I've been laying OG. I am very surprised and actually kind of disappointed you haven't been saying, "Oh yeah, OG old guys."
That's so obvious it wouldn't even be worth. That's such a Tim joke.
I just took a little hint fruit on that one.
And Tim wouldn't. You know what's crazy, Garrett, is I am the old guy on the B team. And
trust me, I know how that feels.
Yeah. I will say Foley, our new John, one of the new guys, John Foley, is like 31 or 32, I think he said. So he is now the oldest guy on the team.
Oh, okay.
But for the majority of the year last year, I was like 4 years older than anybody else on the team. It was crazy.
That was the only reason why.
I mean, I got me and Vice and Phil.
Yeah, it was.
And then I guess John. And then after that,
yeah.
John's a month older. I will say too, I did pick myself humble plug. My birthday on Sunday.
Oh my God. Garrett wants a pity point. Garrett wants a pity point left and right. Wait, can I change my selection now that I know that?
I will. I'll allow it as long as we get a unanimous vote.
Oh man,
I don't think they're locked yet.
Oh
So,
boy,
yeah,
I might have to change my vote if it's your birthday. Now people are gonna want to give you pity goals.
Not the day before, not the day after, not my birthday
It's
week.
actually Sunday.
It is Sunday.
All right, because it's actually your birthday, and all right, I'm switching my pick to Garrett.
Got some confidence in me? Yeah, I know. Me too.
No, I have no confidence in you, but now I'm gonna feel bad if I don't get you a point, so I'm gonna have to try really, really hard.
Oh no, I don't want your shit.
Honestly, straight up.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Just
because
give
I
me
gotta
the puck.
beat you. Me
Oh
and Eric gotta beat you.
just give me the puck. Just give me the puck, cuz I'll get you your point.
Yeah.
I'll get you your birthday point, bud. Oh boy. But all right. So I have Garrett. Garrett has Garrett. Tim and Tyler, do you guys want to switch now that you know it's birthday boy?
Well, no, we can't all do Garrett because then it's
Why
like,
not?
Oh, you'll lose.
I mean, we could.
Okay,
It's our choice.
It's a
But
good.
I'm not
it's
switching.
a good game to burn.
I'm not switching.
Tyler,
There you go, Tim.
I'll just say this. I think your pick is safe because I'm pretty sure if Garrett gets a point, I'm getting a point on that goal because he ain't scoring
Yeah.
otherwise.
I'm
not
like,
giving
you
you
or I are
shit.
passing that puck to him. So
There we go. I'll take it from Tyler.
Yeah.
I'll contribute to the 100 points.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna go Garrett.
Oh shit. So Tim,
No,
Tim,
I mean,
Tim,
I should
I'll
stop
tell you what,
drinking.
I tell you what, Tim is for sure not switching off himself.
Oh no, I'm not.
Absolutely not.
I'm keeping it with myself.
No
Timmy
chance.
Snipes doesn't change for anybody.
No.
So all right, so 3 Garretts and Timmy Snipes staying with Timmy Snipes. I respect that.
Comment below if you want to pick Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know if you're also birthday boy. Do we need?
Hey,
Are you gonna
wheeling
are you gonna-
moms and clapping bombs is what I do. So
Oh jeez. Are you planning on bringing cupcakes for the whole team, Garrett, since it's your birthday?
No, only because I don't want that shit sitting on our asses when we're skating.
No, it's for after the game.
Maybe. I'll give you a soft maybe.
A soft maybe.
Out of on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being for sure not and 10 being absolutely yes.
I'll say a
what would you-
2.
Oh fuck. That's not a soft maybe.
I'd rather just buy everybody a beer.
That's not a soft maybe.
That works
That's a
too.
soft,
Yeah.
I'd rather have a cupcake. I can get beer myself. But I can't bake cupcakes, so
Ooh, maybe I'll tell Kelly to make some. That'll be a project with
Yes.
Tori Leo.
yes.
Ooh.
See, now we're thinking with green frosting and everybody's number on them.
No.
It'll be a thing. Why the hell is this number fucked up? Well, Leo did that one.
Yeah.
It looks like a 2
Who's number?
ones, right?
Who's number
Yeah.
74? See, this is why we do this shit. This is why this podcast is so great. We
Okay,
think-
I might be able to make that happen.
If
now
you
that,
can't-
now that
if
it's
you
actually
can't-
a family project.
Yeah, if you can, it's okay. It is what it is. But just
Yeah.
know that we'll be gravely disappointed and you'll get shelled on next week's show if you don't.
No, I might do that.
Yeah.
But
so.
after.
Of course, after the game. Yes, no, absolutely after the game.
Yeah, I don't want you kids being slow on me. I got to get my point.
I'm not worried
My
about me
birth-
being
My
slow.
birthday point. I said
I'm not
I
worried
gotta
about.
get my.
I know, but I'm not worried about me being slow. I'm about you eating a cupcake and getting
Hey,
slow.
Oh, I'm not worried about. Yeah, Mister, like coming right off the other game. I can't do that. Every
That's
week.
that's completely different. Completely different.
I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. You're 1 year older than last year, and one beer, one cupcake.
Yeah,
hangs
no,
on
yeah.
you a little more.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. I guess I hadn't thought about that yet. I did feel old last week. I was
Us old guys
so
are standing there with
tired.
the wide open arms, Connor. Come join us.
So
I got
Connor,
two-
I'm curious, how was the flip side of jumping off the ice early from the B game and running over to the C game? How did it feel outside of feeling old? And
It was really shitty because I got bad information and the game hadn't even started yet.
So talk to me.
The
I'm sorry.
Zamboni still had like 3 more laps to do.
well, that's really devastating.
I know because you guys
You got a
could have used
breather.
us to end the game. I
We
will say
definitely
I did get a breather though, so it wasn't all that bad.
So did you guys already cover the B game?
We covered we covered both games. We just kind of did them
Okay.
on the same at the same time. And
Okay,
then we
I'll just
yeah.
listen and watch the podcast and catch up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good game. One in a shootout.
I just was curious about the shootout. Who'd you have shoot? If you already talked about it, sorry.
No, we didn't really talk. We had 7 rounds and only 1 guy scored out of 14 shooters. So
Who scored?
Mason?
new guy, Mason, young kid.
Pull
Well,
up
the
picture.
new Kettering guy that we picked up. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, new Kettering guy. Yeah, I was telling him. So I watched the live barn replay of it, Garrett.
Yeah.
So our 7 guys, our first guy went down and deked and got stopped.
Yep.
The next 5 guys just skated straight at the goalie and shot it.
Okay.
And all-
Classic 10.
Yeah, and then finally Rich went down and did like a little deke and beat the goalie and scored and won the game. Sartor
I'm
was
glad.
Sartor
Okay.
was 7 for 7. Shout out Brendan.
Good for him, man. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
he
what,
played
I
really well.
was so I only saw the first period. And again, sorry that we're going back to that. I'm catching up.
Don't
I was
apologize.
a little worried.
Don't apologize.
You guys came out a little slow,
No, we did.
That's what we said.
you know.
A little slow.
So
a lot of running
I was
around.
like, oh boy, like maybe they're going to be in the C League with us.
Yeah.
Wait, no way did we look that bad.
It
No,
wasn't
no,
that
There's
bad.
no chance they look that bad.
No,
I will say I
no,
didn't.
you guys were
I think Bobby came up to me and was like, "Dude, if we lose both our games and you guys win both of your games, do you think we'll be in the same league?" I was like, "No,
that means we
dude."
move up and you move down.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, we switch.
That's who's
Could you
varsity,
imagine? Oh my
There
god!
can only be one Gooney Toon.
It's like, yeah, then we have some like Gooney Toon versus Gooney Toon games. Like, dude, first of all, it wouldn't happen because
I will
we're
say
just
this:
not the same
only
talent
thing,
level teams.
Yeah, and the only thing, like looking back, like I kind of wish I would, or I'll probably go back and watch a shootout after this. But the only thing I went back and watched on Live Barn from last week was not our game, not your game, but when I was chirping that guy.
So we have not talked about that yet. I wanted you to be on to talk. We briefly brought up the comment that the one team that was standing there made about if you were a lawyer or not. But so I guess we can just now that you're on, we can talk about this. So we were watching the game
let the
after
dog
ours.
out.
Yeah, he does.
It's the team we're playing next week.
Two new teams.
Yeah.
One of the teams
Which-
is the team we're playing next week.
For the record, too. So I suspect, I have nothing to prove this on. So I think Dirty Work, or I'm pretty sure Dirty Work more or less has a team this year. I'm not sure
Okay.
which one. They're not Dirty Work though, because I saw
Oh.
the team reps. The team rep has been in all like the chatter,
Mm-hmm.
because I have his number, and I'm not sure. Maybe that might have been that purple
I
team
don't
that we watched.
think so, but it could have been.
Yeah, so
I saw
don't
a
know.
couple familiar faces, but they definitely could have also just like broken up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and it's
seen a
gone to
couple
a
of the Dirty Work players, their jerseys playing on D.
Oh, okay.
D level.
And maybe they broke up and moved down or something.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But anyways, I digress. Yeah.
So anyway, so we're watching this game, Squatch against, Squatch is the team we're playing next week, and they were
It's like
playing against
Center Eye or something?
Grand Blank Surgical
Surgery?
Center or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's what it is. Yeah.
And it wasn't really a great game. Grand Blank
No,
Surgical
it was like 8-2.
was beating their ass. It wasn't really close.
Yeah.
And it was getting really chippy for honestly no reason.
At all.
And there was couple guys on Grand Blank Surgical that were, given the worst of it, like
Dude,
laying
one
the
tried
box.
to slew foot a dude when the score was 8-2. Like it wasn't like he was down 2-8 and wanted to like. I'm not saying that justifies it, but yeah, okay, a little frustrated, but no, he was up
Right.
8-2.
Yeah, and he like slew footed a guy after the whistle, and then Garrett started chirping him, like, "Dude, what are you doing?" Like, yelling, yada yada yada. Like, this game's 8-2. And then the guy started chirping him back. We don't have to go into all the specifics unless you really want to, Garrett.
I got called a drunk, which
Garrett got
I've been
called a
called
drunk,
worse.
which-
That checks out.
Not all that wrong. Garrett, I will say Garrett got a couple pretty solid chirps back in. He told him, the guy said, "Why don't you go back to the bar?" And Garrett said, "I'll meet you at the bar." "Oh, wait, I can't. You're not old enough to go to the bar."
I think he was 12.
He was
That was part of another chirp.
And then Garrett said, "Keep throwing a tantrum. I have a 2-year-old. He does the same thing. I know how to handle it." Couple decent chirps.
Yeah.
But it got
It got under his skin. Then
I
somebody else on their team came over and was like talking to me. I'm like, "Who are you?"
yeah. So I don't know. Garrett obviously, as we know, has 2 kids, going to law school, full-time job.
Yep.
Clearly does not get out enough anymore because he was
Gets on the
venting.
podcast late.
He was venting at a Ben's League hockey game.
Hey,
You
he's
could
a
tell.
front
I would
runner
say
for the
vent-
mouth.
no,
I will
no,
also-
I was
hold
calling
on.
out.
Yeah, that's true. But
There is no reason for that. Like that is
I-
like he was
100
trying to hurt him.
100% agree. I will
Yeah.
say, however, before all that happened, I was
trying
on
to
the
call people out.
on the opposite end of the spectrum, on a happier side. So the team we're playing next week, Squatch, had no less than 30 people in the stands watching their game and had like chants and cheers.
Organized chance.
Every time they scored, they'd be like, "Who scored a goal?" And then they say like the guy's number scored a
Squatched
goal.
it, squatched it or something.
Squatch, go, go, go.
Like it was. I went
awesome.
over there. It was like,
And
"You guys
Garrett,
are
they were on
awesome."
the other end of the ice. We're like, on the one goal, and they're like on the far end of the far bleachers. Garrett runs all the way across.
I wouldn't say it was a hefty walk. It was a hefty walk.
Whatever you want to
Does
say.
Garrett run?
You're right. Sorry. Garrett,
run. I skate.
Garrett moved as fast as Garrett
skate.
could move on his feet. And so like more like a waddle, honestly. And got up and there was like, you guys are fucking awesome. I love this fucking shit. It's just like, you're so fucking good. And then we can't.
No. I was not that belligerent. I did drop one F-bomb.
And then looked, and there were just like
there were kids in the stand.
bunch
And I
of
said,
kids in the
I am
stands.
so sorry. You guys are awesome. Don't change. And I got some cheers on the way out. I should have said like and subscribe to Talk.
Yeah,
but I did.
You fucked up there by not saying that.
Yes, but yeah, no, I did feel bad about dropping an F-bomb because there were kids at a 9:45.
No, it was like 10:30, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they were running late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you skipped that chapter in Parenting 101?
It just blows my mind. Like, I mean, my kid's in bed now, and I don't know. Like, I don't want to deal with the repercussions of him staying up late.
What if he was old enough to like understand the game and be like, would you be like, but if he come and saw me score, it'd be worth it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So there you go. See,
so that's next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hang out with the bar with us afterward. We were probably, I'm trying to think how old I was when I first started going to my dad's games.
Probably about that age. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Cause you guys were all there to watch me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Cause you and Eric and Roman and stuff were all there. Yeah. So yeah, it's true. It's probably like four or five, maybe. Yeah, that was always fun. Going to the locker room after the game. So yeah, so that was definitely interesting. And I JB kept looking at me as Garrett was chirping this kid, and there were just like a bunch of guys in skates, like 9 of them, like 9 or 10 guys. And I was like, Garrett, like I don't mind you picking a fight with another team, but like let's have some more backup next time. Because it was literally me, JB, Garrett, and sorry, Garrett, what is your buddy's name? Because he said it. Greg. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hopefully he comes in another one. I'm sure he'll come to a bunch.
Yes.
He's retired.
I will say Greg loves rugby. Kept bringing up rugby.
Yeah, he loves rugby.
A boy Greg loves me some.
Well, no, that's what he does.
Rugby.
Like,
yeah,
he plays competitive rugby. Yeah,
I love that. I love that.
He's already. Hey, does Flint have a rugby team? I'm like, well, they used to. I don't know if they do it. Flint Rogues. I don't know.
Hey, Rugby Greg.
Yeah, Rugby Greg.
There you go. And we know you like. We know you watch rugby, Greg. So just know that we love you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So fun little fact. That's why I picked myself this week, because I heard that Squatch likes to have those chants.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Timmy's got a plan for if he scores.
Oh,
Tim's gonna get it? Tim. I know.
That's
Tim,
a little tease, Garrett.
Oh.
Did you already drop it earlier or no?
No, we'll just say
okay.
Tim's gonna give Squatch a finger, but it's not the one you're expecting.
Ooh. I don't know what other finger he could give.
Right here, Garrett.
No, don't do that. No, they got a good thing going, man. Like I really
that would be that would be funny if he does it, like if they score a couple goals and then he does it like in a joking way. I don't know. I think that would be funny.
Well, let's think about this for a second. If I did it or Connor did it, then it would be too much. When Timmy snipes,
Tim scores,
man, they don't know. Like they're only going to see the one time Tim plays. The one time Tim scores against them. Yeah.
But all you have to do is watch Tim skate for 10 seconds to know that he's not a guy that scores goals.
Yeah,
so, I don't disagree, but
like if one of our better players did it, it would be one thing. But if one of our Tim players does it. No, I don't think me, Tyler, Ian, or Jake could do it.
No.
I think if anybody else scored, they could definitely shush the
Garrett. Yeah. I don't think we could do it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying, there's a Best Selly award at the end of the year too. So.
Yeah, I feel like I'm saying this. I don't agree with taunting a good-hearted crowd. If
we're
they
not
start taunting
them.
us,
that's not really a taunt, though.
It's a taunt. That's a little. You're looking at them going like this.
It's a little baby. It's a little baby taunt.
It's a taunt. No,
Tim, you have my support.
I'm not vetoing it.
It kind of sounds like coach. It kind of sounds like you are vetoing it.
No. I'm not vetoing it. I'm just saying I think it's.
He's not going to be mad. He's going to be disappointed.
Yeah. Yes.
Won't be the first time.
Yeah.
Won't be the last either.
Yeah, new team to the league, bunch of young kids, bringing their wives and girlfriends.
No, listen, if they're
bringing their moms,
everything you're saying makes me want to do it more. Being a young
No.
team and being new to the league, you got to break these kids' spirit as soon as
No,
possible.
you come in
them
hard.
know.
You bring the cheering section. Good for
No,
them. Like,
let them know it's about two things. It's about scoring goals.
about
It's about
Toon
drinking
Talk and-
beer. Oh, and sorry, three things. And Toon
It's
Talk,
about
of course.
clapping bombs and wheeling moms.
yeah. I've stated my position, planted my flag. That's where I stand.
All right.
Yeah.
Didn't register with you.
So I hope Tim doesn't score.
Tim is for sure not scoring next week. There's no
Good.
way.
Old man yells at Sky.
Yeah.
Or whatever that name is.
Kind of
Damn it,
feels
Tim.
that. Kind of feels that way, Garrett. Kind of does. Sorry.
I know it. I get that. I get that.
What else
I
you
just-
got?
I want them to have a good time in the league because they weren't playing chippy. Like they were standing up for themselves last week.
Yeah, I would agree.
I respect
don't
that.
think if that one thing is what causes them to go from being a fun team to play against to a not fun team to play against, they don't have enough
It'd be
sense.
one
They
thing,
don't,
like, but here's the thing: is they're new. We don't know them. Like, it's one thing if it'd be like Mercino. It's like, yeah, we played against them plenty of times. So like, both teams to laugh at it, ha ha ha. That's where I stand.
I mean,
he's
what's
okay,
the difference
Boomer.
between Tim
Here's the
Snyder
thing:
and-
we could bring them under our wings as like a
he's
Gooney-
starting
friends
to
of Gooney
sway.
Toons.
He's starting to sway me now. Shit. He's
Yeah.
starting to sway me.
Yeah.
Man. But I
You know, 'cause it's
here's my thinking is I really want Tim to shush. I also think there's like less than a 10% chance that Tim scores.
I agree with both of those. I don't want Tim to, and I agree with the 10% comment. Yeah.
I just don't think Tim's going to score.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely
willing
not
to gamble.
passing.
I'm willing
I'm
to
definitely not. I'm definitely not passing Tim the
Based
puck.
on how he tried to go to that back.
I will say this, Tim.
Across,
Don't do it if there is, like some sort of snowball chance in hell. Don't do it if you score and they haven't scored yet.
Yes,
We'll
I would
have
say
to
that.
see.
No,
Yeah, if they haven't
no,
done it-
I agree with Garrett. If
they haven't done the cheer,
there's then there
if
would
they
be,
haven't
that
done
would
the
be
cheer, there's
that
no
would be
point.
the worst selling of all
Yeah,
time.
I agree with
That
that.
would be
I
the
agree
worst
with that.
selling. All right, so we need to get. We need
at least
we
we
need,
acknowledge that. Yeah.
we need to have Tim score first or not at all.
Yeah.
Those are the only two options.
That's probably the latter. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
also not
definitely gonna be
above shushing the crowd on a secondary assist either.
Yeah. No, the problem is that checks out. Somebody's
That's
gonna
right,
score, and
definitely checks
we're
out.
all gonna be like in a 4-man hug, like fist bumping over. And Tim's
Where's
gonna
Tim?
be
He's gonna be
Aw.
skating.
pushing the crowd, and be like, what the hell?
Like, not
Did
even
that
just
guy-
like the
that guy chipped the puck behind his own net 40 seconds ago.
Yeah. Someone hit the puck off his ass. Yeah.
He pulled a reader. He tripped and fell, and a guy picked up and went coast to coast and scored.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, boys. Garrett, you got anything else since you joined a little late?
We haven't talked about
No, just kind of talking about our game. I think we all were a little slow, came out a little slow. Shout out to
Our
Brett.
exact
Yeah, thanks
exact
for-
sentiment. Yep.
Do you
Thanks
want
for
to talk
coming
about
on.
who wasn't there this week?
Did we? Hey,
We can. I don't. That got.
it's the
kind of-
first week. It's preseason. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't mind giving
All
guys
right.
a little bit of slack. I also don't
well, and
like.
here's the thing. Like, I kind of like when there's people not there.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think
I
12.
love seeing everybody.
I think 12
But
is a
I like-
perfect
I like
number.
Playing as much
I think
as
when
I can.
when we have more than 12, it kind of, I mean, I now that I'm on defense, I don't really give a shit. But like when we had like 9 or like when we had like 13 or 14 guys, that sucked on a forward because you just can't get into a rhythm. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was
That was
different
my
for
problem
me.
on Sunday.
Yeah, you think so? You just couldn't get
I
into
mean,
a rhythm.
you're at least playing with your wing, your wing partner. Like we had to rotate centers, and then
Garrett-
we had that third period.
Garrett.
Full,
Garrett, I don't think he was being truthful. I don't think that's why he had a problem getting going. I think he just sucks ass, and that's
I
what
know,
it was.
but I'm just talking for radio. It's called
Oh,
talking for radio.
Well, no, but what you're saying is like is a thing for the majority of the team. Him,
Mm-hmm.
not at all. All right, sidebar over. Tim, what were you saying?
Yeah. What was that, Tim? Sorry.
Just talking about clapping bombs and wheeling moms.
Yeah, we know you were. Yeah, we know. Ty, what else you got? You got anything?
No, I'm excited for this week though. I like
Who do you guys play next week? The
We
BT.
play Dependable Forklift on Sunday. So
Who are?
it's
Yeah,
8 o'clock.
they're pretty good.
Yep. They have a solid core.
And I
I said
think
6 o'clock.
Yeah,
6 o'clock. Yep, 6 o'clock for
I
the
will
B
not
team
be
and
making that, but I will probably be watching it.
9:45 for the C team.
Yep. I will be
So-
making that because I will have the kid in bed and then jump in the car.
Add away. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, nice big break for those of us that are on both teams.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You're only going to try and drink a couple beers and mix
exactly.
in a couple waters.
Yeah.
Because I saw
So
what
they're
happened.
cuties.
I saw what happened to. Oh, I might bring orange slices.
Yeah.
You should. You should.
I might bring some orange slices.
It's not a bad idea.
I'm
It's
thinking
not a bad
about it. Orange slices and cupcakes in the same
Dude,
night.
just tell
Are you
your,
fucking
just tell Aunt
kidding
Judy.
me?
Just tell Aunt Judy. I know for a fact Aunt Judy will be 100% on board with helping out.
Yeah,
Maybe just
you're
casually
prob-
bring it up.
Yeah, that's
Bring it up,
casually
bring it up
bring it
at
up.
dinner. Just be like,
Yeah,
doing
that's the
your
way
little spaghetti twirl.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mom, the
Be
guys
nicer.
were thinking about orange slices on Sunday. Do you think you could do
Any
that for
chance
us?
you could help us out?
For
I
like,
guarantee your mom would love it because Aunt Judy loves being a mom.
Yeah, she does.
And she's done okay. She's 2 for 3.
Yeah, 2 for 3. I agree. Ben kind of sucks ass. Married, 3 promotions in the last 2 years. He's actually won a beer league. He's actually won a beer league championship.
Well, he quit the Gooney Tunes.
But I will say,
yeah, fair enough.
podcast 1, Connor podcast 1, Ben podcast 0. So
exactly.
Suck my dick, Ben. I know you're listening to this shit.
Wow.
You have nothing better to do. So what's up?
Don't
Except
forget,
for being
Ben.
expert
I
witness.
still got that quick hand.
We're not rehashing that. We're not rehashing that.
Should I go get the wig? Do we need to bring it up?
We do need. I would like to get a Goonie Court one. I don't want to.
We have one brewing. I was on the pooper, and
we do. Yeah. In the group chat, there was a little Goonie Court brewing.
Let's get this going, Mr. Grappin and Mr. Eric Fridline.
Yeah.
Prepare your cases.
Yes.
Get your complaints ready and your answer, and then we'll move on to discovery, lawyer talk.
I like how we put that in quotes. It's either not lawyer talk or he's making shit up. Yeah. I think he just said discovery and was like, law. That's the law, baby.
So maybe we'll have a little Goonie Court next week. Bring in some golf talk too.
Oh yeah. That was the funny thing is it was just the two of them bitching about golf.
I as a member of and a current bar association member, I haven't passed it yet, but I'm part of it. I will remain as judge, and you three will be my jury.
I like it.
Okay, I don't hate that.
You three will be my voting jury. So I'll keep it within the realms of law, mostly bird law.
The realms of law.
We'll get those 2 on, and we'll go from there.
The realms of law on a beer league, men's beer league podcast is an incredible frame of
mostly
law.
Bird law. Yeah.
Hey, just don't set the court date on a Peloton night. So
otherwise Joe won't be able to make it.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, we might have to move it to Wednesday. Yeah.
We can record it whenever. We can do it whenever they're free.
Yep.
Just to make it happen. I love that.
Like
so the invitation has officially been extended to Mr. Grappin and Mr. Eric Fridline.
1 second.
Hold on. Just gotta checking the book right now. I'm narrating for all of our audio only listeners.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben, that stupid bitch, listens to this on Spotify.
Ben, what a loser. Rule number 8, general rules of pleading. A claim for relief shall be stated by Mr. Joey Grappin. It must be a short and plain statement of the claim showing that the pleader is entitled to relief.
Dude, you're putting our listeners to sleep. That was nonsense.
Let's hear that.
Mr. Grappin,
we don't need to know that.
What is your claim for relief?
We don't need to know any of this. This is why we have you.
Oh man, I hope this comes up in civil law tomorrow.
Oh my God. Garrett being able to tie in his law classes with his men's league hockey team is not something I saw happening.
Hey, he's 2 for 2 on episodes this year doing that.
And he's going to keep doing. He's just going to keep ham fisting that shit in.
Dude, I literally, I come home. I block off 2 to 3, the 2 or 3 hours to hang out with the boy because Kelly does the baby, and then put him to bed. And then I just restart and start doing homework, or I do homework at a time so I can do this. It's like I have no time to myself.
Oh,
nice.
No.
He's got 2 kids. He's in law school, works full time.
Kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, my mom listens to this shit, Garrett.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking about that. Just kidding. It's a joke.
I'm not editing that out. I'm not editing that out. Sorry. This is a no edits podcast, except for that No, that one time Tim said something really fucked up and racist, and we had to take it out. So,
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, I mean we had to. Otherwise, this podcast would have lasted like 3 episodes.
We would have lost all 3 viewers.
Yeah,
that-
right. Yeah, well,
that Tim offended.
I was
Probably
more
four.
worried. I was more worried about how it would reflect on me than anything.
That's true.
But so
Yeah,
it was more self-preservation than anything.
just by being
Tim. Just
associated
for the
with
record,
Timmy
Tim,
Snipes.
that was really fucked up when you said that. Just
Yeah. Agreed.
I can't wait for everybody to come up to me. What'd you say?
they're gonna go back to episode 3 and watch the whole thing. We're gonna get,
Oh
like,
wow,
90
episode 3,
90
not to
more
call
views.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, sorry, not to call, not to be like specific or whatever. But yeah,
Episode
like,
3, 30 minutes in. Yeah.
No, I don't remember the exact timestamp. It wasn't like 31:47, or I don't think it was right around there, whatever.
You go back to that one. Tim's just like, and then I. All right, welcome back to Toon Talk.
I cut it, and it's just me and Garrett being like, "The fuck, dude?
Why is Garrett crying?
Tim's answer just up in there like,
Hey,
"Why?"
that could have been the BBC episode.
No, that was late. That was way later on.
Yeah,
that was way
BBC,
later on.
Yeah, everybody likes a BBC joke here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what you said
Classic.
wasn't funny, Tim.
Yeah, Tim. Anyways, we love our entire viewer base.
Those jokes can be hard sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Anybody got anything else? Garrett, glad you could join us. Even though it was a little late.
This might be kind of par for the course. Sorry for jumping at the last minute and catching.
Don't
if I
apologize.
have to catch up a little bit. Sorry for repeating, but
we have some people that
I don't know
need
if you
to hear
guys have
some things
heard, but
twice.
I've got 2 kids. I'm in law school and I'm still working. So sorry, guys. This is part of my life. I make time for this as much as I can so I can be a part of it.
You should apologize. You should apologize.
Nah, yeah,
I
take back
apologize.
what I said.
Sorry, I'm not sorry is really what I'm saying.
Yeah, we could tell.
Walter, quit it.
We could tell. Oh,
Walter.
Get him,
This
Walter.
guy. He's angry at that squirrel that he can't see because he's going blind and deaf.
He looks like he's
don't say that.
He's
looking
very.
at- okay, he sees you guys. He's not happy.
What's up, Walter?
Quit whining.
All right, boys. I got nothing else. That was a good. I'm gonna be honest. We're in it right now. That felt like a good show. We normally do this after the show, but that felt like a good show. I'm just gonna say it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say it.
No, I agree with that.
All right.
PowerPoint was all up to date, correct?
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Yeah, you gotta talk about that with Garrett.
Come
Hold up.
on. I messed up like 2
I got
things
nothing.
on the
I got nothing.
PowerPoint.
Not my
Ah,
problem.
come
Not my monkey. Not my
on.
problem.
We're trying to. All right. You know what? Next week, no PowerPoint. No PowerPoint for you.
No, it looks
No
great.
PowerPoint
Looks
for
great.
you.
I want to be able to track all my my Gooney Toons streak wins.
It's
I
my
want to keep
personal
that.
favorite.
What the hell?
Oh.
Garrett,
He
Walter's
wants to
ready.
go get basketball.
Walter's ready for the show.
Ah,
Walter's
yeah,
ready for the show to be
he's
over.
out. So
All right.
I'm gonna go let him out.
Thank you, as always, everybody, for listening. If you have not, if this is your first time listening, welcome. Like and subscribe. We do these every week. They're amazing. Ask anybody that you know, because I don't know how else you would have heard about this. I don't know how else you would have heard about this because it's.
Yeah.
But we appreciate everybody watching, everybody listening. And as always, we'll talk to everybody next week. Go Gooney Tunes.
Thank you for tuning into Toon Talk. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to Gooney Toons Hockey. And tune in next week for more Gooney Toons content and hockey news.